Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, your trusted source for the latest and most comprehensive news from around the globe. I'm David Jones, and today we have an exciting and in-depth story that affects not only our neighbors to the south but also the entire continent. So, grab your popcorn and settle in as we dive into the fascinating and complex world of U.S. Mexico relations. When Mexicans elected a new president, they didn't just choose a leader. They picked a new negotiator-in-chief who will navigate the stormy seas of immigration, trade, and the fentanyl crisis with the United States. Yes, folks, we're talking about Claudia Sheinbaum, who secured a sweeping victory with more than 58% of the vote. This landslide win gives her a solid mandate to govern Latin America's second-largest economy and the United States' #1 trading partner. As President Andrés Manuel López Obrador prepares to step down, Sheinbaum will step into office on October 1st. She inherits a nation grappling with slow economic growth and violence tied to organized crime. And let's not forget the fractured relationship with the U.S. Despite deep economic ties, the two countries have struggled with global migration and drug trafficking issues. The two countries have been suffering from an incredible fumbling of the ball in dealing with each other. I think the two countries need to come back to the table. That's right, Tony. While Americans might love Taco Tuesday and vacations in Cancun, the complexity of the U.S. Mexico relationship often gets lost in the mix of marketing and political rhetoric. But let's break it down for you. Mexico's influence on the U.S. is pervasive. It's in the Mexico-made car parts that keep U.S. autoworkers employed in Detroit, the windmill blades exported to U.S. clean energy plants, and even in the pacemakers saving lives of American patients with heart issues. And who can forget the $15 avocado toast that's become a brunch staple across the nation? Thanks, Mexico. U.S. exports to Mexico include grains from the Midwest and natural gas from Texas. Meanwhile, Mexico sends fruits and vegetables north, helping keep grocery costs down amid volatile inflation here in the U.S. Last year, Mexico overtook China to become the United States' largest trading partner. The two countries now do nearly $800 billion in trade annually, according to the U.S. Census Bureau. That's a lot of avocados and auto parts. But it's not all guacamole in good times. Mexico is the transit country for hundreds of thousands of U.S.-bound migrants, leading to repeated humanitarian crises at the border. And it's also the source of fentanyl, which tragically kills tens of thousands of Americans each year. Now, let's talk trade agreements. The U.S. Mexico-Canada Agreement, known as the USMCA, is up for renegotiation in 2026. This deal, originally negotiated during the Trump administration, has business leaders worried. They fear that reopening the deal could create uncertainty and harm both economies. Mexico is now the U.S.'s main trading partner. To again reopen the door to things that have just been negotiated would be, honestly, not the best use of time. And business time is of the essence. Indeed, Jennifer. Domingo Garcia, president of the U.S.-based League of United Latin American Citizens, also chimed in, expressing hope for building bridges with the Sheinbaum administration. In past meetings, Garcia found Sheinbaum open, engaging, and willing to listen and share her thoughts on moving forward. Mexicans are vital to the United States' economic future and our hemisphere's overall robust vibrancy. At the same time, we must consider environmental and scientific initiatives in the interest of our well-being today and for future generations. With an estimated 60% turnout, Sunday's vote was one of Mexico's biggest elections in history, with nearly 100 million people eligible to vote. For the first time, Mexican citizens living in the United States were able to cast their ballots in person at 20 consulates in the U.S., including in Phoenix. Talk about democracy in action. So, what does all this mean for the future? Claudia Sheinbaum's presidency promises to bring significant changes and challenges. She'll need to address the economic issues plaguing Mexico, tackle the violence fueled by organized crime, and mend the strained relationship with the U.S. All while navigating the delicate balance of immigration, trade, and the fentanyl crisis. Sheinbaum has pledged to boost economic growth, reduce violence, and improve relations with the U.S. But as we all know, promises are easier made than kept. The road ahead is fraught with challenges, but also opportunities for growth and cooperation. That's all for today's deep dive into the U.S Mexico relationship and what Claudia Sheinbaum's presidency might mean for both nations. Stay informed, stay engaged, and remember, every piece of news helps us understand our world a little better. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on INewsYou. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth news coverage. Until next time, stay curious and stay informed.